You just
Has now started.
So, guys, before anything, I got to share this. So, Ethan just knows 2 minutes ago. I'm going to get into the story because it's really funny. I 1 second. Sorry, my sister's texting me. I just saw I bought something off a TV ad during my vacation for the first time. I saw, one of those TV ads that are like, text this number now and text
Oh
go to this
no,
number.
you
So I
fell
bought
for
something.
it.
Oh, I'm so happy. I think I told Jacob, Ethan found out because he just got it for me. So I just bought myself because I'm like, I want to get more manly. I want to if my girl cries, I want to not care. I want to be tough. So what did I do? I bought testosterone pills. And now you're going to watch me take them.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
valid.
I'm getting estrogen remover and testosterone gainer. So I can be like super crunk.
Are you actually?
Yeah, I'm for real, for real.
Bro, this is what your
Oh, but
unemployed friend does on a
wait,
6
hold
p.m.
up,
on a
hold up, hold up.
Thursday.
But on a side note, welcome everyone to episode 2, maybe 5, but we lost most of them, of our podcast, We Can Do This All Day, starring me, Steven, our buddy from Florida, Jacob, the guy with a house, Chris, and sometimes our editor who's not here, Shane. All right, what's up, everyone?
Beep. Boop. I am the 4th host, Ethan. This is a robot
Oh, I
podcast.
completely forgot Ethan. Okay. Well, also, Happy New
Oh,
Year,
was that on
everyone,
purpose?
who I haven't spoken to. No, I honestly forgot Ethan.
Happy
Happy New Year, everyone.
Happy New Year!
Happy
How are
New
you
Year,
boys
human.
doing? Oh, of course. Yeah, this is a robot
Ethan,
podcast,
I bet
guys.
our
Please
fans
talk in
enjoy
your
my
robot voice.
robot
This is
voice.
America's favorite robot podcast, everyone. Now, let's start off with some robot discussion. If you were, theoretically, hypothetically, if you were a robot, now not saying that anyone is in this chat is a robot, but if you were, what would theoretically be your robot name?
I'm 90% certain this is a bit from Rick and Morty. That was the last episode. No, I swear, that's what a robot would say.
Mine would be
It was not intended to be a reference, Steven.
Oh, sorry, Riz and Morty. I apologize.
mine would be Rizzler.
Damn, you took mine. I'm all out of robot names.
I'd be Mr. Buttons because I'd have a lot of buttons on me.
Pretty. That's a good name.
I'd always be pressing them. I'd be pressing all sorts of different buttons. All sorts of shit be happening.
That's a wacky robot.
What about you, Chris?
I'd be the Rizziversity 3000.
Wow, that's so rude.
Of course, after the upgraded version of the Rizziversity 2000.
Okay, so we're from the same family then.
Oh yeah. We're from the same robot manufacturer.
And Steven's Riz Lord.
Nah, don't tell me who I am. My name's simple. My robot name, if I could be anyone in the world that has a robot, I'd be Ethan.
Oh, hey, that's no one's saying that I'm a robot. That's that's a cold take.
No, that's just my name. My robot name is Ethan.
No accusations here.
That'd be a very silly name for a robot to have. Ethan, what sort of a robot name would that be? Come on.
Okay, listen, my first name was Vizon, but it was ending up badly for me whenever I was out in public. A lot of issues politically. So I changed my name to Ethan.
I get that. That's how I got my name as well, actually.
A robot. Just so the audience is clear. None of us are robots here.
Yeah, definitely.
Definitely not. Bee-boo bop.
Does anyone? I don't know. I feel like they should be like hairy robots. I feel like the metal and plastic thing isn't really working great. I feel like if there was like furry robots, like fuzzier sort of robots, like maybe with like carpet on the outside, they'd be a lot like, people be more okay with them. I think that something about like the cold metal and hard edges turns people off on robots. If there was like a big old shaggy robot, I think that'd be great. That'd be a really good thing.
So Ethan's not a robot, but he is a furry, everybody. This is new information.
No, I completely agree with you because like who wants to see like a tin can type robot? Like it needs to be more realistic, like skin feel, like jelly, like.
Like a squishy robot would be awesome. That'd be great. Like the guy from Big Hero 6. That's a good robot. Everyone loves him because he's so squishy. Everybody loves that guy.
Ethan, that's very interesting because you brought up 2 points that I want to talk about robots. So first off, you said a couple trigger points about your robot conversation. With one relating to robots, Chris, I don't know how you could accept this hard news, but me and Ethan lost our maintenance man. We're pretty sure he was a robot, but we lost our maintenance man.
Like he's dead? Like how'd you lose him?
Nope. Pause. Nope.
He got moved to a different building.
He's not happy.
This guy is the only reason why our dishwasher and garbage disposal work. And
Ethan messed it up.
Now
Okay,
he's gone.
trust me.
Wait.
Destroyed our garbage disposal. So we had to work together as a team, me and him, Mr. AJ, no name, last name, and we fixed that garbage disposal. Got our hands in the muck, and guess what? If I want to shred my hand in my sink now, I can.
Is this the guy that offered you boner pills, or is that somebody else?
Yes, but that's a story for another day.
Yeah, different episode story. We got to stretch this out. We're losing our maintenance guy. We can't just blow all our content now. Come on, Chris.
Whoa, he's gone. I figured we just get all the cards on the table while we have them.
So Steven, we can stretch out the content, make it last, keep the ball rolling. Don't say anything.
Yeah, we're not that interesting. We don't have any topics.
It's if our fans want to know more about. How do you not have topics? We just had New Year's.
How do you feel about your testosterone?
Sarcasm.
So how do we feel? How do we feel about people posting their monetary gains on their social media?
Yeah, how do we feel about that?
Let's take
Jacob doesn't know about this.
Survey.
Jacob has no idea about this. So Jacob, to go and quick fill you in, Chris, as we all know, bought a house. And what is the coolest thing any human being could do when they buy a house? Post their earnings whenever they get rent. So
this is not cash. This was not a wad of cash. This is not posting a purchase that was expensive. No, like a nice attaboy gift. This is would be like a screenshot of a Venmo transaction.
How do we feel about
that? If you're gonna roast me, let's be accurate.
But I thought you had to live in the house for a year in order to put someone in it. No.
No, I live in the upstairs unit. That was the downstairs unit I rented out.
You already rented it out?
Yes. So actually,
but you're not actually living there.
Yes, I am. Yeah.
Oh, legally you are. Yes. Sorry. Cut it.
No, it's okay. I'm sure the IRS isn't listening to this podcast, and if they are, welcome IRS to the Robot Podcast. But no. We got a tenant for the first floor, and it's really cool. She moved in literally like 2 days ago, and got my first rent. It was really cool.
Congratulations! And now, see, most of us already knew that, though.
Yeah,
and not through talking to you.
Okay, Jake. Okay.
Actually, most of this podcast knows exactly what your payment schedule is going to be and about how much you're going to be making exactly every month off of this. In fact, everyone who follows you on social media will.
Ethan, do you want to do a heist?
Listen.
We should do a tech heist.
I'm out here motivating the people. I'm out here. I'm an influencer now, okay? You guys are below me.
Hey, you know what?
Isn't this podcast?
You got your first house. I'm proud of you in your early 20s. And yeah, dude, Steven fell in love this weekend when he was in Florida.
With your sister?
Yeah. Yeah,
no,
I already had that.
Oh, that's been like a thing. Okay, what would you fall in love with? Let's hear it. Let's change the subject.
About your time in Florida.
Steven, what did you fall in love with?
Before we get into Florida, I'm sorry, I do have to track back to this robot conversation because I was thinking about it. So there's actually a foolproof method to figure out your robot name. And Chris, I'd like you to go first. So the way you come up with it, kind of like back in the day, people would have like their porn names, which would be like this like. But if you want to give me your robot name, what you need to tell me is your mother's maiden name and the street you grew up on.
Oh, do you want the 3 wacky numbers on the back of my card too?
Your robot name in decimal is your credit card number, actually.
Yeah.
It's actually a social security number.
Yeah.
Now you're starting to understand what being a robot's all about.
That really is what being a robot's all about. I think that we've come to a lot of really good conclusions in this podcast about what being a robot means to all of us. And that'll be all for tonight, everybody. Have a wonderful night.
Yeah,
Just
thanks
kidding.
for tuning
All
in.
right, see you, everyone.
Just kidding.
Hey,
No, wait, everybody, wait. We have Florida stories, not from me. We have Florida stories from Steven, who visited
Okay,
an actual native of Florida, Jake.
and actually fell in love.
so
This is a
Let
story
me
of
start-
humans.
let me start how I fell in love. So let's start there. So I saw a few friends, everyone I know. So after I saw Jacob one of the nights, I went back to my hotel room, and as I'm getting back there, there's a elderly woman and an elderly man. I would say maybe they're late 60s, early 70s, leaving the elevator. And this woman stopped at the elevator at the lobby door. She looks like outside the elevator, kind of trying to understand, is this the lobby? I go, yeah, this is the lobby. Oh, thank you so much, sir. You know, typical conversation. So I start walking in, not realizing her husband's behind her. The husband then looks at me as I'm starting to walk in the elevator, makes direct eye contact with me. Obviously, for our audience, my camera's on, they can't see that. The elder man looks at me in the eyes. I'm wearing a shirt at the time being, and he goes like this, "Urgh," and just walks away. I don't know how to explain this.
Alpha.
This elderly man goes up to me, slaps my tummy, and grunts at me, and just keeps
Wait.
walking.
He
And I-
slaps your tummy or his own tummy?
Yes, I've never met this man. He just goes up to me and goes like this. He just keeps walking. I had no idea how to respond. I called Jacob and go, dude, I think I fell in love.
Yeah, that's exactly how he fell in love.
Bro, that man owns you now. You
Yeah, that's
you
how
are his
that's how you call
property
it.
now.
Also, Ethan used the word discussing robots before. He said that like, this is a shaggy something. And it got me thinking about Jacob. I don't want to go and bring up any one of his friends' real names, but Jacob has a friend whose name is Shaggy. And the only thing I have to say about him is Shaggy's an awesome dude. Nothing negative in the world to say. Awesome guy in every context. But Shaggy has a dog. And his name is Ollie, not Scooby. What is wrong with him?
Yeah, there's a
Missed
man whose name is
opportunity.
Shaggy who has a dog, and the dog's name is not Scooby. That is insane.
That's it.
It actually, like, it pissed me off. I'm like, I like you, but I don't know if we could be friends. Like,
He
this is
went
a problem.
left. His name and named it Ali. He went all the way to the left and named it Ali.
Nah, he
Like,
can't
it's-
do that. He can't.
Yeah, bro.
I'm sorry,
he
he
really
can't.
missed an opportunity there. He could have made it Scrappy,
But,
maybe, maybe Scooby. He had options.
But Florida was fun. Jacob showed me a lot of cool hot spots. He showed me this cool bar. We were out in the Delray Boca area. There was this new bar he showed me called the OG. It was half indoors, half outdoors. Jacob was wearing his really fly outfit. He looked very colorful. So this girl approached Jacob and was like, I gotta admit, your style is fresh. And then just
Hey,
sat down and
yo.
talked to Jacob and I for the next 30, 40 minutes. Really cool gal, I gotta say, it was really sick. And if I can say, I'll get into another story in a minute. I can say one thing I learned about Jacob out of anyone I've met. Jacob got 2 girls' numbers this trip with never even standing up.
The
Jacob sat in a
Rizzler.
chair at 2 separate bars and girls approached him. Mind-boggling. Like Rizzy Neutron over here. Kids just sits down and girls want to talk to him.
Forrest Gump.
Riz Gobbler.
Yeah, Florida was great.
Adolf Rizzler.
Relax. This is a family-friendly podcast. It was Jacob I met some of Jacob's really good friends from the area, the kids he plays basketball with. They were real cool. I learned that Jacob has a friend that texts me like he's a gangster, but when you meet him in person, he is the nicest, most white kid you've ever meet. Who hey Steven, nice to meet you. I'm so happy you're in my acquaintance. But when he texts me, he's like, "Yo, my boy, what's good in the hood?"
He's like, "Yo, what's up, cuz?" Like,
it was just so bizarre.
Completely shifts. Like through text, he's gangster and like hood, and then in person, the whitest person you know.
I'll post this for our fans, but I'll show you guys. This is the kid right here. He posted a photo of me. I'm on his Instagram now.
Wait. Which one is he? Which one is he?
The one that's not Jacob.
The one. Okay, the one on the right. Yeah, Flannel Boy.
Yeah.
Bro, no, That's Chris Brown? Riz Tucker?
Nah.
Yes, Chris Tucker. Yeah, no, he's actually he's the head of the Memphis Grizzlies.
Oh god, this will
Riz
never
on
end.
goal out here.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
That's pretty funny. I'm still crying
whatever.
at when Never mind. Continue.
And I guess, Jacob can go into more about Florida because I do want to leave him some ability to talk about seeing me and his experience in the trip. But I do really want to share real quick how my trip ended because Jacob, Ethan, none of you know what happened here. So I'm in the elevator. I'm in the airport. I'm in JFK Airport in New York City with my girlfriend who's visiting me at the time. And while we're there, she wants to go and get a drink at Dunkin' Donuts while we're waiting for our check bags. So at Dunkin', we are, there's nobody there. We're just getting a drink. And this guy is like super, super New York. Because I'm a weirdo, I'm on my phone looking at my stocks. I'm looking at Robinhood, awful site, but I still use it. Not sponsored. And while I'm looking at my stocks, he eyes it and looks at me and goes, "Whoa, big man with money over here. How about I quit my job and work for you, pal?" I'm flabbergasted at this comment. So I just kind of, shuck it off. You're like, all right, whatever. You're like, haha, funny. Now, another, New York is about a weirdos. A random guy just kind of walks in front of Liv and I. We're already being helped. And he's like, "Hey, you guys have coffee here?" It's a coffee shop. Of course they have coffee. But the man working looks at this weird guy and he goes, "Yeah, bro, what you doing out here cutting in front of these people? Yo, you think you have any respect? How about you meet me outside? These are work hours. But if you really want to get some of this New York slam, meet me outside right now." And I'm like panicking. I've been off a flight. And there's this guy trying to straight up have a brawl. He was the most New York person I've met in a very long time. He was ready to square down and like just everything about his mannerisms, vocabulary. He just seemed like utter trash. He's like that guy. I'm forgetting his username, but the one who plays like Ghetto Spider-Man on like YouTube. I think we've all seen those. Like the Catch Me Outside Spider-Man dude. Like fuck Trey Young Spider-Man. Yeah, the fuck Trey Young Spider-Man guy. He was actually out of my mind watching this shit go on, and I honestly may have shit my pants a little bit. Just a smidge, but I had to go and keep it in front of the ladies, like, suck it back in. That's what that is why I'm taking testosterone and why I'm not a robot.
She doesn't know that a man slapped her belly and claimed you earlier. She doesn't know.
My belly.
She does not know. She does not need to know.
So, Jacob, you can go in to talk about your experience seeing me in Florida and any funny memories you want to get into.
Hey, Cup, you goblin.
Hey, guys.
Hey.
How you guys doing?
Yo, we should add video recordings to the podcast, bro. I don't know.
Relax.
This is it's just going to be becoming a shirtless podcast.
This is the shirtless podcast with 3 white men and a Cuban. Oh wait! Look at that chest. That's a hairy robot. I've never seen one.
It was a great time. We were in Delray Beach, Florida. Great city. Shout out to Chris for setting it up.
You know what I do.
Producer gang.
Yeah, best producer in the whole entire world.
Whoa! Hey! Whoa! You guys are laughing like you're being sarcastic or something. I didn't know any better. I said sarcasm behind your comment.
I don't know.
Man, a few words. What else?
No, honestly, I got to pretty much have the vacation life with Steve because I literally spent my whole time in his hotel. So let me tell you something.
Where in my hotel? Where in my hotel, buddy?
Oh my god. In the pool. Don't worry about it.
Yep.
But anyways.
Nope. Jacob sent me 9 texts. I'm cutting you off, buddy. Jacob just says, "Dude, let's not go out. I just want to hang out in your hot tub." And just kept begging to come to my hot tub in the hotel.
Yeah, no, literally. The hot tub. Look, the hot tub in his hotel, it's like known worldwide. Like that was the best hot tub in the whole entire world. Like I don't care what anyone says.
Yo, I live on this world. Never heard of that hot tub.
So globally known.
You live under a rock, bro. It's all good.
But
Anyways, I want to tell you guys something. Like, I go to his hotel and I'm starving, okay? And I'm telling you, like, I needed to eat really badly because I get hangry a lot. I don't know if you guys get hangry, but I get like bad hangry, right? So I'm in line at this cafe, in his hotel, and I first order the smoothie. Oh, sir, we don't have it. All right, I order the next smoothie. Oh no, we don't have it. All right, I order the next two salads on the menu. I decided to order a salad after that. Oh yeah, we're out of it. We
Yeah, they
don't
must be
got it.
known for their smoothies too, huh?
So you want to know what I got? I got coleslaw.
It was
Bro.
called superfood coleslaw.
I
Nah,
got
I'd be punching air, bro.
yeah, but to top it off, they had this $35 coconut water. Um, and I bought that, and I tried getting it for cheaper, and they're like, nah. And it was in this little glass bottle, and the bottle was so like it weighed a lot, but yeah, that's the story about how I found the $35 coconut water that was actually $6.
You got scammed for
Hey,
$35, bro. Oh
what
my.
happened?
It was
What happened to
$6.
that water? What happened to that coconut water?
Threw it out, no?
Nope.
What
You don't
happened?
remember? I knocked it all over. I stole your coconut water.
Yeah, dude, $35 down the drain.
Well, you spent $35. I'm
This
sorry, I'm
is
tuning back into this conversation. You spent $35 on a coconut water that Steven spilled.
That Steven spilled, and that was
Wait,
the
how do you
best.
spend $35 on a coconut water anyway? What was it, like 2 gallons?
Dude, it was like the size of a Zephyr Hills water bottle, but in glass.
Nah. You were
Why would
scammed,
you?
bro.
Yeah, you got scammed. You definitely got
They robbed you at gunpoint, essentially.
Nah, pretty much what really happened was it was actually $6, and I was like, "What is this? A $35 coconut water bottle?" And then the guy started laughing, and then
It is
You
now.
charged him $35.
You
yeah,
you tipped him $29.
yeah.
I'm confused. So did you or did you not spend $35 on that coconut water?
That's a question for another episode. We have to stretch this out. We'll leave this.
Oh,
He's on the ropes. He's on the ropes. We almost have an answer.
That's a question for another episode. And
That'll be like
No,
a 7
what about a
episode arc.
challenge? What about a challenge that every drink you drink has to be more expensive than the last?
Oh, speaking of
How long do you think we'd last? How long do you think that we would last if
I feel like we're going
we
to
had
start
to
at $20 water.
if you had to start at like the cheapest drink you can find, and then every time you want a fluid in your body, you have to spend more than you did on the last one.
that would be amazing.
Like how many days you think you can
That
make
would be
it?
amazing. Yeah, how
yeah,
many
I
days do you
have-
think you can make it?
It would have to
I have
turn
a
into
loophole.
alcohol. It would because like
Nah.
then it would be like a $35 shot.
Nah, I have a loophole. You just buy a pack of water, and you just give it to one of your friends and say, "Just charge me a little bit more each time."
That's
Okay.
cheating.
Like-
That's absolutely
clearly
cheating.
cheating.
And I
I'm sorry.
sincerely
That's a
hope that you wouldn't
loophole.
be doing that.
That's
No, I
that's
real.
a loophole. No, you have
If
to
against
this
the
was an
rules.
organized challenge, everyone would be mad at you if you did that.
I think
Then
you would
put
start
it
with
in the
tap
rule book.
water.
The fans
Put it in
would
the rule
turn
book.
on you.
I think it would go tap water, then purified water, then purified spring water, then like purified spring distilled water, then reverse osmosis water, then some crazy other type of.
Evaporation water.
Yeah,
How
I
much
think
do you think?
you'd have to start with
How-
like gallons, right?
I think like you can buy like a pack
That's
of
a good
water
idea.
bottles for like $3, you know, like that's a 24
No, but
pack.
it has to be once you
Like
finish the bottle.
BJ's?
Once you finish the bottle, it's done. So you should start with a big
Oh,
bottle.
does that whole pack not like the whole like
So
24
maybe
pack
start
doesn't
with
count?
a gallon. Yeah, I like start with a large one.
It's not fair.
Well, you see, if you had the 24 pack of waters, then you'd have to divide the cost by 24, and you'd only be able to drink the first bottle out of there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Fair
but-
point.
Yeah, but if you divide by
Good
3,
start.
and then subtract by 7, and then multiply by 8, what do you get?
I don't know. I'm a robot. I want to know.
You get 72 bottles of water.
You get the age you were. You get the age you are.
Are you sure? I'm trusting your math here. I'm not going to trick this.
Yo, speaking of water,
Back in the recording.
I've been doing a lot of research, and Eternal Water so far has been really good. It anti-ages us. It doesn't age us. It gives us electrolytes and electricity in our hearts. So shout out to Eternal Water. This isn't
How do
sponsored.
you? How long have
Sorry.
you been drinking Eternal Water to test whether it ages you?
About a day now.
Okay, not
Yo,
enough
you look good.
information.
About a day, and you haven't aged at all since yesterday.
No.
Nah.
No, what you have to understand is like people do water tests and they put something in the water. I gotta like know what it's called. And when it's in the negatives, that means it's antioxidant. Like it's not aging you. But when it's in the plus and the few hundreds, it's literally aging you. So it's going right through you. That's why if you pee a lot, and you don't have like a problem, it's the water that like your body's not just consuming it, it's just going through you.
Are you talking about pH levels, my dude?
I'm talking about water. My
Yeah.
dude.
All right. Okay. We're all right.
I don't know what to ask you.
I feel like this
Wow.
line of questioning has ended. Now, how about I talk about? So, many of you fans know that Steven and I are roommates. Now, for an entire week, Steven was gone. Steven was in Florida, and also my girlfriend was out of town skiing. So I
he
was
jerked
like
off
all
so
alone.
much.
I had nothing at all going on for an entire week. So I did not do anything. I just sort of hung out here. I watched so many movies, man. I watched the new Glass Onion. I watched
Okay, okay.
I watched See How They Run, good detective flick came out this year. I watched Amsterdam. I actually really liked it. I know it's a
What was
polarizing
your
movie,
favorite?
but I really enjoyed it. Oh,
What
new
was the
Glass
favorite
Onion.
thing you've
Glass
seen this
Onion
week?
was fantastic. Glass
I loved
Onion
it.
is one of the best movies I've seen in quite a while. I felt like it was just a overall extremely enjoyable watch.
Was that with Ted Lasso?
Sure.
You suck.
Yeah, I
suck.
think you made a debut. Yeah, you
What
made
did
a
you?
cameo. I
Yeah,
agree,
there are
though.
tons
Very
of
good movie.
cameos in it. I saw the new Avatar.
What do you think of that, actually? Yeah, what are your thoughts on that
It was
3-hour
gorgeous.
fucking novel? Okay.
Honestly, it was probably the prettiest thing I've seen in a very, very long time. It was the last movie that I can remember watching. Just the visual effects with my jaw dropped that low was the first Avatar. I felt like it spread itself really thin plot wise over 3 hours. I wasn't
Were you
huge on the
tripping?
dialogue. I thought that it was like, but it was really, 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 really pretty, and that honestly, for that specific experience, made up a lot for me. Um, I'm a huge James Cameron fan. I'm like, Terminator 2 is my favorite movie of all time, and I felt like this movie did a couple things right, and it did a lot of things, a little less so. But I was overall, I mean, I left the movie theater having forgotten, felt like I had been there for a year. It was really the movie went like just on and on, but the entire time my jaw was just dropped at how gorgeous it was. I watched it in IMAX 3D also, and I'd recommend that for anyone else who still hasn't seen it.
I have
Oh.
not seen it. I have not seen it. Also, kind of questionable, not being a robot and all. That Terminator 2 is your favorite movie after all. I think
There's
the
there's
audience
no
needs some
connection. There's
explanation.
no yeah.
No correlation.
No relation.
Okay.
Terminator 2, no relation.
Okay. Just wanted to nip that in
He's
the
a
bud before the audience
cyborg,
gets on
not
it.
a robot.
That's true. He's a cybernetic organism. He's living tissue
Uh,
over robotic.
I think Iron Man
that's true.
makes the cut.
For being a
For what?
robot? He's a person. He's a guy. That's
Nah,
the man
Ja-
part.
he just in general
Ja-
makes the cut
Jacob,
for
you
whatever.
He
have
makes
such
the cut, dude. He makes the cut for varsity football.
You have such
You
a way
won't
with words.
apply for varsity football.
Not a
program.
good way with
You'd make the
words,
cut.
but you have a way. So, Ethan, I want to say this to you and our fans because I feel like this is acceptable to say, and then I want you to continue. There was a cameo in that movie I had no idea, and I'm happy to say it because the person never shows up in the film. But he was a
Avatar?
cameo, and he tweeted about it. No, and yeah, I'm Avatar and Glass Onion. There's a dong during the film. There you hear a dong take place a lot. You hear every
Oh, yes.
hour in the movie. Do you know who played what the dong was?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. But I will let you say it.
Oh, we're adding suspense to this. So there's for anyone who hasn't seen it, and fans or for us, because I would have never known this if the guy didn't tweet it online. Every in whatever hour in the movie verse, we just hear a dong sound effect go on to go in state like an hour passed. And you find out at the end of the film in the credits that there was a voice to the dong. It wasn't just like an actual gong. And it was voiced by Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
I did not
That's his
know
only
that.
thing in the movie. All he does
Just
is
the
go,
sheer number of cameos in that movie was insane. Everything from like the video chats and the guys who the detective is playing. He's playing Wordle with, or he's playing Among Us.
Among Us,
Yeah, he's playing
He is
Among Us.
playing Among Us.
I called Chris when I saw that, and I was crying. I'm like, Chris, you're going to love this.
That got me.
I had
I
to
ain't gonna
call
lie.
He's like, yo, this guy's sus.
And then my brother came over. My little brother, he lives out in St. Louis, and he was back visiting the family for the holidays. He made the trip down to see me while I was still recovering and not really that mobile. If for those of you that don't know, I had ball surgery.
That is a
A few
scientific
weeks
name.
back. That is my scientific name for my species. And so I was still recovering. Didn't really feel comfortable driving that far. And basically, little brother came visited me. He's a food guy. He's an Instagram food guy. So we went out to a really really great seafood restaurant in Philly. Went to Vernick Fish. Was just a blast. Fantastic meal. And then
Shout out.
pretty
Shout out.
much just out in Delaware.
What's his at? Give
Yo,
him a shout.
Adam, give us the ad.
Well, before you give us that, do you want to give us that? Because then they can find you. It's up to you if you want to.
No, I've already said he would have to pay us to sponsor.
That's fair.
That's true. Fuck.
So I was gonna say
no free promo, little brother.
No freebies.
So I was gonna say, Ethan, going back to your ball surgery. So when you say ball surgery, what did they add more motor oil?
I had a
like a gas tank?
Well, I was sort of chock full of them. So they took it down. I had I got so many extra balls. They had to take a couple out. I had really every kind you can imagine. There were golf balls. There were basketballs. There were baseballs. There were frisbees. Those count as a kind of ball.
No, I actually wouldn't consider frisbee a ball. I actually
would
think
decline.
that's insane.
Actually,
maybe in the maybe robots consider it a ball because your software isn't good enough. But
I mean, if you look at it from the side, if you looked at it from the circular side, from far enough away, I think that it would be acceptable for you to mistake it for one.
So is a plate a ball?
Depends how you look at it.
The fans are gonna hate you.
You could mistake it. You could mistake it.
In two dimensions, it's got to be a ball. I mean, if you draw a baseball, it's a ball. It's two-dimensional.
So okay, I'm just gonna move past this. Did anyone
look? When you wait, I have one more point to make about this. When you watch sports on TV, if you're watching the World Cup, the biggest sporting event in the entire world, when you're watching the World Cup, the soccer ball, if you pause that on your TV, the soccer ball you're looking at, that's a two-dimensional.
I disagree.
It's on your TV. Your TV is flat. You around TV?
Yeah, my TV has an ass. My TV's got some. My TV's got back. My TV's got back.
I've seen your TV.
I don't know.
I've seen your TV. I would beg to disagree. I think your TV does not have the junk in its trunk.
Listen, there, this TV's got some back. Not much.
Can I have
not much.
That's a big TV, bro.
I've seen thicker. It really doesn't meet my standard for thickness. But yeah, the ball. Look, you're watching two-dimensional men kick a two-dimensional ball. Honestly, your plate has more depth.
I'll buy your TV from you.
This is now Facebook Marketplace, the podcast.
Pawn Stars, the podcast.
What price, Jacob? What are you giving? What price are you giving
offer?
Steven for the TV? What's your starting
What's your
price,
offer?
Jacob?
What's
What's your
your
offer?
I mean, after looking at the condition of it, I'd give him about like maybe 250.
I will
Wow,
take
that's
your
kind of-
option. I'm going to give you a counter offer. I would like a 24 pack of $35 coconut water.
That's a lot of money, man. Shit.
You want a nice TV?
Call me
Where's
some
TV.
slack.
This is a barter podcast now. This is an early civilization
some
barter
slack.
podcast.
I'll give you.
I will give you 2 goats in my daughter's hand in marriage.
I will
Okay.
give you 7 cows. Nothing more,
What are we
nothing
doing?
less.
This is Borat. Very nice.
7 cows for a TV, Chris? That is an insane price. What sort of TV
Look,
are you buying for 7 cows? That's so many cows.
I'm taking
the cow?
that TV. I'm taking that TV, and then I'm buying your daughter's hand in marriage. Don't you see the
Oh,
long play here? I'm going
My
the long
daughter-
play.
My
Look,
daughter's not worth 7 cows. I'm telling you that already.
Ethan, I'm stealing your penguin
Wow.
bear. That's it.
Really?
Piss me off. I'm stealing your penguin bear.
Yo,
My
you
penguin
pissed him off,
bear.
man.
You steal
You
my
just
profile
pissed him off.
picture? That is low. That's very low.
Look,
a low move. Stealing my profile picture.
So,
Yeah,
guys,
that's a new kind of low, man.
That's so rude. Is that the rudest thing you could do to someone? Is that the most passive aggressive thing you could do to someone in a group chat? Is steal their profile picture?
Bro, when you're a Riz gobbler, you can do it.
Riz Gobbler.
Yo, Riz Al Ghul. Yo, if you keep
Riz
this up,
Al Ghul.
someone's going to be filing a restraining order on you soon.
Yo, chill.
Jacob got so mad at me in Florida because I looked at him in a boba shop and there was this pretty girl there. And I look at him and I was being very friendly to Jacob, but I'm like, listen, I'll buy you, you're taking me out, I'm your guest, let me buy you some boba. So I bought me and my girlfriend some boba and I got Jacob some. And Jacob's like, it's fine, you don't have to do this for me. And I look at him and I go, dude, it's fine, you're unemployed, you don't have any money, it's no big deal. And he was so embarrassed. Jacob's face turned so red. I never saw an embarrassed side of you, and I was crying.
I can't even
so
imagine
dirty.
Jacob embarrassed.
Bro, he did me dirty in front of this girl, and like she thought I was poor. Not even unemployed. Like
That's such a snake move. That's such a
Literally,
snake move.
Steven's unemployed and he said it to you. I'd be mad too, bro. Low key.
You're out in a boba shop with your girlfriend, so you have to shut down every other guy's chances of meeting a girl.
Side note, I called Chris about my job interview when I was on vacation because I'm not going to get into the pod, but I had a spontaneous interview that almost happened. I called Chris and I had some issue go on, and Chris picks up the phone. All he says back to me is like one sentence. Chris, and I don't even know if you remember this, Chris.
I don't even remember this.
Chris, all Chris says to me is, Chris says, "Yeah, don't quit your day job." Oh wait, hangs up the phone. I haven't spoken to
I texted you. I texted you that. That was on our phone.
No, this was on the phone. You're a liar. It hurt me deeply. It really hurt me.
What was that about again? What was that about again?
I'll just tell the audience. So during one of my job interviews, a recruiter emailed me and said my interview was going to be on December 29th, and she told me this on December 28th. I got last minute. I got all ready. I did a little couple mental prep. I got in the interview. I'm on vacation, so I hid in my room. 20 minutes goes by and he never joins. Long story short, it wasn't a ghost. The recruiter ended up mixing up the dates, and my interview was actually today. It went wonderful, by the way. It was a 30-minute interview that lasted 15 minutes. I should hear back by the end of the week, hopefully. But yeah, I don't want to say anything more, but I hopefully will have a job by the end of this week.
We're happy for you. I wish you the best. But actually, this is what you said to me. You said
I put Steven on the line with a chat bot. Actually, I put Steven on the line with an AI program to have a good interview.
That's low.
That's how I prepared. I actually kind of like how people use Tinder and Hinge, use AI to talk to girls. That's what I did for my interview. I propped
people
it in
do
their
that?
system.
Can you send that to me?
It was all
Asking for a friend,
prompted.
of course. No,
I am
Steven, this is
not
what
a
you said to
robot.
me. This is what you said to me. You said, on vacation, I checked stocks. I lost 700. I'm done.
I did
I go,
say that. I did say that to
yeah,
you.
don't quit your day job. Oh, wait.
That's what it was. That's what it was.
And you don't reply from that, so yeah.
Oh, I was upset.
He's been
I was
talking about
quite
it for
upset.
days. He's been talking about it for days. He's like, I can't believe you would say this.
That's why. That's why. If you
Behind the
ask Jacob,
scenes.
I had to go. If you asked Jacob, I had to hide. I was like a 6-year-old, and I looked at him and said, "I'm gonna go and see how long I can hold my breath underwater," hoping I just never came back up.
That's really hot.
I'm sorry I did that to you.
So, quick question. I don't care. You're dead to me. So, a question for the other two that aren't dead to me. What did you guys get for the holidays that wasn't Secret Santa? Anything cool?
Yeah, my little brother showed up with a gift in a completely tacky move. I had not gotten a gift. Last year, I got him an ice cream maker, which was it was a big old gift. So I don't feel terrible about it. But he got me a cocktail smoker kit, which I can just see myself having a lot of fun with, making nice
I
little
didn't know
smoky
this.
cocktails. Yeah, I have to get some.
That's cool.
Yeah, the perks of podcasting with a roommate who doesn't really listen. That I can just repeat stuff and he gets fully surprised by this shit on the
No,
podcast.
I was out of town. Don't even.
But yeah,
Sorry,
I have a
tell
little
the
cocktail
testosterone
smoker
manly
kit
to
with a
you.
bunch of different kinds of wood chips that I'm gonna start making smoky cocktails with. I gotta get a cop a new bottle of mezcal and maybe some maybe a
We
little
have mezcal.
scotch to make some nice smoky shit. No, I drank all of it while you were away.
It's you.
You didn't mention that
wait,
part about
I
your.
didn't. No, I drank all of my mezcal, which I only had a
Yeah,
little bit
we
of
have
left.
we have Dos Hombres.
We do have the Dos Hombres.
Not sponsored.
We do, but that you and I share that, so I didn't want to go too hard on it. Also, actually, I forgot whose that was. I thought it might have just been yours.
I think we split it.
I think now that you say it, I think we split it also. But yeah.
Sorry, Jacob's just mumbling to himself. Are you okay?
You and I had the greatest drink in Florida. That daiquiri was insane.
Jacob's never had a banana strawberry daiquiri in his life, and I'm like,
Oh
listen, it's a
my
child drink. Have a banana strawberry.
Dude, I never had a daiquiri. That was insane.
Oh, those
Dude, they
are
taste
very
like
very
candy.
good. I usually only go for the banana daiquiris. I'm a big banana flavor guy. I'm a banana Laffy Taffy motherfucker.
Yeah.
Although
Why-
I'm not huge on the strawberry daiquiris.
Ethan, why are you sending us Instagram memes while we're recording?
Ethan, they're dangerous.
That's my job.
Yeah,
That's
Dude,
my
they're
job.
all
Love it.
HR
So
on
there's this girl on Instagram. She has this bit where she pretends to be the elementary school wolf girl, the girl who thinks that she's a wolf. I fucking love her videos. I think that she's one of the funniest people out there. Just a completely over the top, barking at the camera. I think that just the comedic timing is fantastic. So I spam this
can
group
post her.
chat with all of her memes.
We can post her for their fans.
Yo,
We
Yeah,
can
we'll
sponsor her
post her.
without
We'll
the money.
post
Yeah,
She
her.
deserves it.
we'll sponsor her. Free sponsors for her, for Wolf Girl.
Yeah,
we
free
love her.
sponsors.
We actually even have a voice channel in this Discord that is called Alpha Wolf in honor of this Wolf Girl. For us to
When you guys
howl
never
as we
joined-
please.
When you didn't join for 10 minutes, I sat alone in the wolf chat before I started rapping to myself, and I was just howling and hoping someone would come. No one knows this.
Okay,
I
spit
just
some
didn't
bars
mean to
right
tell
now.
anyone. I just howled alone.
Yeah. Come on, man. Let's see what
Yeah,
you
spit
in the
rap?
Spit a freestyle. Spit a freestyle about being a wolf right now.
Yeah. Someone give him a beat. Someone give him a beat.
No, I didn't rap about a wolf. I made a rap about Thomas the Train Engine. Before I was just howling.
Oh, I
I
heard
had a
that.
great
Everyone
Thomas
heard
the
that.
Train Engine rap.
Yeah, well, it wasn't great, you know.
Choo choo, chugga 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 chugga, choo choo. Thomas,
Fire.
choo choo. The train.
I'll do some ad libs.
Train. Choo
Hey.
choo. Chugga chugga chugga
Yo,
chugga.
yeah.
Reese.
I'm
Chugga chugga chugga. All right,
with my
this is. I don't. I'm
dog,
sorry. I don't think our fans want to hear this. I think
No,
this is
no.
Also,
Usually
I
get
wouldn't
started.
necessarily call that a rap, but it was whatever it was. It was very, very good and
at the
very pleasant, and I
OG.
hope that I get to hear more of that off mic later.
Yeah, I'm at the
We'll
OG.
record it. I got a little recording set up
My
here in
dog
my
Chris
apartment.
at the
We will.
Ethan. I I need
I'm
to
at
hear
the
the Jacob
OG
rap.
with my dog Chris at the OG.
Hey,
Yeah. Riz
that's pretty
God on the beat. Yeah. Ethan looking at his feet. Yeah. Because he's at the OG. Yeah. With my boy Chris. Yo. Chilling at the bar. Looking fly.
Ah.
Yeah,
Drinking.
I think Jacob,
This is
you
good.
just came
This
out
is
with
really
your first
good.
supplemental. Wait, I have a great idea, and
Bars.
we've done this before, Ethan. I think Jacob and Chris versus you and I should make a rap duel as a
We should
supplemental
do a rap
content.
battle.
You and
A rap
Yo,
yeah, we could.
entirely.
I think
relax.
We should have
we.
an old-fashioned rap battle only through recordable cards.
Well, listen. No, listen to this. Listen to this. We put up a poll. We could have the fans pick the theme, and whatever the theme is, you and I rap it, and then they rap it, and that's how we do it. It's just completely randomized whatever we have to talk about.
So if the theme is like Thomas the Tank Engine, then we're just spitting bars about
It's over.
Thomas.
It's over.
Well, then you have that lock and key. I mean, you've been practicing. But for an example,
Ethan and I were talking today. Chris, Ethan and I
Lock
were talking.
more
Sorry.
like Chris Beats is me.
yay, got him.
Chris,
Got
Ethan and I were
me.
talking today that this podcast will never be released. I don't believe for a second this will ever see the internet. This has just become therapy for all of us.
This is just therapy.
But if it made it to the internet, fans, nice.
Any of you guys
Don't
ever
worry,
play
this
the? Any of you guys ever play the Jackbox with Madverse City in it?
I have
It's a
played that
Jackbox
once.
game.
Yes.
It's my all-time favorite Jackbox game, where you write raps like in a Mad Lib sort of format, and then it has like a little robot voice rap it out for you. It is real fun.
I gotta get that one. I think that's number
I think,
5. That's
we can put this
Jackbox
together.
5. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's fun.
well, Steven and I'll buy it. We'll host a match.
Okay, that's how we'll do
We
our
could
rap
also-
battle. I'm with it.
And then we could do it with fans too. You know, we could always post it and just hide the QR and have like fans join the audience. With
What
like the
fans?
3 fans we have. Shane.
And who?
Shane.
Yo, would
Hey,
you rather be
what's his
in-
last name?
Would
Shane.
you rather be in like the
Could say
Rick and Morty world, the Harry Potter world, or the Pokemon world?
Oh,
If you-
Pokemon lock and
Pick up
key,
the-
bro. It's over. I'm out there catching them all, bro.
Yeah,
It's
Harry
on
Potter World
I-
is just England, sorta.
That would be sick.
I think I'd
I'll
like
go to
to be-
England. I want to be in the Harry Potter world, but on the regular Muggle side. So I'm just like, are we chilling in London? We got London on the beat.
You
I
literally
think
just
I
living a
would
normal
be
life.
I would be in Riz and Morty and be in the episode when all the planets are going to blow up. So Summer and Rick are just going to different planets to go and bang the aliens there before they all die.
See, we're all so different. Like
Yeah.
Chris and I would be in Pokemon. Ethan would be with Harry, and then
A
Steven would be
Pokemon
with
can kill you.
Rick and
Nah,
Morty.
bro, you catch
No,
them. They
no.
protect you, bro.
Yeah. All right. So here's another one. Would you rather be in Phineas and Ferb or Jimmy Neutron?
Oh, Jimmy
so
Neutron.
Are we friends with like Jimmy and Phineas and these?
Oh, like you're just
I'd be boys with Jimmy Neutron. I don't know if I'd be boys with Phineas and Ferb. I would
I know.
definitely be boys with Jimmy, though.
Ferb and
I
I
see-
would be homies, bro. Low key.
Like I wouldn't
Dude.
want to be friends with Phineas and Ferb either. You're right.
I don't know, but
Dude,
Ferb
I
is
think
kind of
Jimmy-
lit though. He's smashing Vanessa, bro. She's kind of a baddie. Like,
Bro, I would.
I think
feel Perry,
Jimmy's
oh,
I think
Perry's
Jimmy's
kinda
a jerk. I think Jimmy's a cocky know-it-all prick.
I
Have you
agree.
not seen the he goes in like, excuse me, can I have a cheeseburger? Actually, it's 2 pieces of
It's
carbohydrates.
Tony
Yeah, he's like,
McClure.
hell
You
up.
fuck that
I mean,
guy,
shut
bro.
up.
Yeah, I
He's
mean,
so-
have you ever met me?
Yeah,
Yeah, I
he
hate
is
you.
good.
Do you not remember the deleted episode?
Yeah, that's me being sodium
I-
chloride is the entire
I
deleted
killed
episode.
myself.
Is that a deleted episode? I do want to confirm that. With
We've all hated
That
that
is-
episode. Other
Dude,
than
that was a
that.
bad episode in general. I feel like it was a cumulative effort for it to be a bad episode.
that saves you a lot of editing. Okay.
Also,
That-
the
the
first
editing that you
15
don't
minutes
do?
of it are Steven and me just eating rotisserie chicken on mic.
Damn, so
side note,
we
I
lost
got-
all the
I got
content
airtime.
of you guys dehumidifying shit. What is that?
Oh yeah, we dried out a bunch of shit. We can totally we can recap that. Yeah, so on the deleted episode, we recapped Steven and I. Steven actually bought a really nice new air
This is
fryer
lore.
that has some dehydration functions. We dehydrated a bunch of things. We dehydrated some kiwis. We
They could be
dehydrated some
doing that.
bananas.
Banana.
And then, Steven, you'd like to recap the last thing we dehydrated, the one that took like 3 days and came out disgusting?
It took spoiler alert. It took about 42 hours. It worked. It did work. However, it wasn't oiled enough, so it stuck to the pan. We tried to dehydrate some wine and make fruit leather out of wine, and we still have the photos from the chat, so we could post those with the conversation. It was pretty cool. Like it was a cool concept. It was like just like chewy, because the sugar dehydrated into like a taffy type sort. It tasted like crap. It was gross. Like it was
Yeah, it was pretty
totally.
bad.
It was no top G money. Speaking of top G, Jacob's best friend Andrew Tate. We just lost 30,000 followers in that comment. Is now in jail.
Boo.
Is it
Yeah.
jail? Hey, wait, get him
That's
back.
good, dude.
Get
Like
him back.
honestly, I'm a fan of due process in the court of law, but like sometimes it's just the breath of relief when you don't have to see someone's fucking videos all over your timeline anymore.
Yeah,
Hey,
but I'll tell you this though. I was very amazed that Steven's girlfriend actually really likes Andrew Tate.
is that facts?
False
What?
news.
Lore?
Olivia,
Backstory?
before my girlfriend ever met Jacob, she calls me one day because she's heard of Jacob because I talked about him so much, and she goes, "Steven, do you really like this kid? Like, I don't like him. Like, what are you talking about?" Because Jacob follows Andrew Tate on Instagram, or did at least. She's like, "Who the fuck is this kid following Andrew Tate? I don't want to talk to him."
I mean, I get it. So, I mean, sometimes you need to watch the train wreck.
That's fair. So yeah, I got air tags. They're pretty cool. On a different side note, they're
Air
they
tags.
Apple.
What are you
Okay.
tracking?
Is that the Apple
I put
brooch
one
from
in my
Big Mouth?
car. Yeah, is
Dude.
that the new season? Because I haven't seen the new season.
That's the new season, yes.
Yeah, I have not seen
What
the
is
new
that?
season.
What actually is that, though?
Bro,
It's a
Biden.
tracker. So like, if you ever lose your keys, I can track them. That being
Oh,
said,
shit.
somebody could
That's
just take
huge.
them off and just but someone all they have to do is take this off my keychain, and then it doesn't make a difference.
Well, I
So I
mean,
don't
like,
really find the use of it.
Steven shot me with a dart that had one of those on it. He's tracking my movements now.
Yeah, exactly. Actually, I
He
put one
tagged me.
inside of
He
Ethan's
actually
ball.
pierced my ear. He tagged me like a dolphin.
yeah,
I
he
thought it was in your
realized
ball,
you
man.
didn't move for an entire
How was your
week. He's
surgery?
like, "Why?" You're like, where's Ethan going? Wait, he has not left the apartment for an entire week. What is he doing?
So
there?
we are finishing up soon, guys. So I do have a couple more notes I do want to talk about, and then this involves Chris a bit as well. So I'm just going
Spit
to
it
go
out,
through my
kid.
notes real quick. All right. Note number one: me and
Notes.
Ethan watched a new show this week that I wanted to recommend because I really liked it. Me and Ethan just finished a show yesterday called Treason. It was a limited series show with Charlie Cox, the guy who plays Daredevil. Really recommend it. It was pretty cool. It was it was like the head of the MI6. Cool show. I don't want to get really into it, but I thought it was pretty as Jacob would say, whiz goblin.
Who committed treason?
My other note, that's the show. My other note
It's a
was
spoiler. Come on,
testosterone
Chris.
Spoiler?
This is a non-spoiler
Um,
podcast.
Oh, sorry.
I think all four of us should all watch the show Kaleidoscope before next week, and then talk about our opinions. And we could all talk about the order we watched it in. For the audience who doesn't know what Kaleidoscope is, it is a new Netflix show that you can watch in any order, and it will go and change not the outcome, but it will change your opinion on how you watch it depending
Oh,
on
interesting.
Netflix even posted versions of how you should watch it. You could watch it in chronological. You could watch it as a Tarantino film, as a Orange is the New Black type film. There's all these different ways of watching the show, and I thought that'd be interesting. Another
You can
note:
watch it in any order. Watch the episodes in any order that you want.
I don't even know where I
Oh,
was
it's like a
going with
choose
this
your
note.
own adventure. I love it. I love it.
Yeah, but they don't change this outcome. It's just like
Is it?
it changes how you think about it.
Oh, it's not like that Black Mirror episode. Like that Black Mirror episode.
It's not.
Where,
No, it's not. It's sort of like Bandersnatch, but it's not.
Yeah, that's what it's called.
My next note, and I don't even know what I was thinking, is I just wrote, "Who is Fred again?" Because he's everywhere now. As good as
What?
He's a house DJ. He's a house music
who is
DJ.
he? He's everywhere.
He's good. No,
They, like,
he blew up fast. Like he really he's been making a major name for himself in the house music scene. He's pretty
Wait, you're
good.
saying
He's very good.
YouTuber?
Dude, that's exactly
Not
what I was
the
about to post.
YouTuber.
I was about to post that in our chat. It's literally about to go in. Hi, I'm Fred.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I was like, is it bad Fred? Or...
Yeah.
Yeah.
My final notes, and then Chris, I want to hear about a little bit more about your New Year's and such. But my final note I have, and also Jacob, we need a gut health check and a Snapple fact. Is so I know I'm not so prideful. I'm a little bit I think everyone has a new year. We all have resolutions we want to make. I think we should all discuss our resolutions too before this episode ends. But one thing, I was talking about is I'm not a fan of it, but people use Weight Watchers to go and lose weight. And the thing about Weight Watchers a lot of people do is it's about accountability. Once a week you go into a room and some random stranger stares at you while you go on a scale. And that is how you have to be accountable. You see if you lose weight or not. So I was thinking that I can tell you guys once a week what I've been eating and to see if I'm losing weight. And if not, you guys can, I don't know, we can come up with some kind of punishment if I don't, meet the goals and use you as my accountability for my own selfish needs.
I like it. I like it. We'll do
you
our
guys
own Weight Watchers.
torment me. Yeah, you
Like
guys can attack me if I don't lose the weight I need to lose.
Yeah, I'm down to bully you. I like bullying.
I love this. And Chris, if you don't gain the weight you want, we could use that as well. I think that's really funny. I think that's
I'm with it. I'm with it, actually. That's funny.
Have this as our own way of, keeping ourselves accountable, and we can just discuss what we eat.
keeping up.
I'm with it. I'm with it.
Exactly.
Oh yeah, I'm all about talking about food. This could totally just be a food podcast if I want it to be.
A food pasta, yeah.
Yeah, my office had a new food truck today. I had some
Ooh.
tacos for lunch. They were there are other taco places around. They're like a little bit more like legit, like OG Tex-Mex taco style. This was more like sort of new, like more like barbecue tacos. Still very good.
That's exciting. But yeah, those are all my notes. So other than that, it's like, I think the only thing more we can talk about is if you guys want to talk about, New Year's resolutions and things of that nature. Anything that you guys have for yourselves?
Yeah, I'll kick it off with a Snapple fact of the day.
Yeah.
Cows give more milk when they listen to music.
Nice.
Wow.
I'll remember
what
that the
do
next
you
time
play
I'm
in your
milking.
cow?
Or the next time you're giving
cows.
I would probably play Drake.
Yeah, you get it.
21.
Next time
You're playing Drake to your cows.
Do something for me. 21.
Yeah, I would play that, and the cows would start dancing.
Back, bro. They're throwing it back. Hey.
Yeah. But I guess I'll kickstart this off. My New Year's resolution is to put muscle on my body.
Let's go.
I already lost 10 pounds going into the new year. I
Let's
feel
go.
more energy. I've been eating healthy. I've been gluten-free, dairy-free, so I've been trying to. So I want to continue doing that. So I guess my New Year's goal is to put muscle on my body and to maintain this healthy diet that I've been on, and we're gonna be stronger than ever going into the next year.
Hell yeah, brother. We are all about that shit. Health is number one. Let's fucking get this shit. How much do you weigh right now, bro? How much do you weigh right now?
Gut health is at 75, 80%. Let's go!
Let's go! Bro, I don't know how much you weigh. I mean, congratulations on the gut health. We love to see that shit. But what do you weigh
It's a guts day.
So I was 175, and now I'm like 163.
Oh shit! I'm right at 160. I'm trying to hit 170. So
Yo.
we're right on mark, baby. We're right next to each other.
This guy's got a degree in quantum rhismatics out here.
Are you looking at the risk canary right? I can't say it.
Dude, that is
risk canary right now.
The Manuka honey. I'm a big fan of Manuka honey, Jacob.
That you knew that.
You literally have the risk canary, bro.
I was reading the risk canary.
Wait, can you send me the risk canary?
Oh, now you want it. Yo, stop asking for my 13 reasons why. I'm the last Riz bender.
Yo, chill. Send it.
Yo, I found the derivative of the function.
Okay.
No,
We know you're reading off a phone now. We just called you out.
listen, listen.
16, Ethan.
I'm
What's
gonna
that?
go and cook some.
Don't do it. Please don't do it.
21.
Yeah,
Mordecai,
what about Riz eggs and Riz?
Mordecai and Rizby.
Is that your Jewish name?
Yo, can I have a Jewish name as like an honorary, member of the Jewish community?
No, you're still
Am I-
Cuban. You're still Cuban. That's not changing.
You need
Okay.
we're gonna bar mitzvah you. We're gonna bar mitzvah you on
No,
my.
Yo,
We need
can I have a bar
I'm
mitzvah
sorry, but we
episode
need
for me?
diversity.
No,
Yeah,
but
we're-
No,
listen.
we need diversity.
I'll take you with me next
you're
time
right.
getting my circ touched up.
Wait,
Yeah,
so also speaking of diversity, did you know Cuba's
What's
open
that?
again? You can go to Cuba.
Yo, that would go crazy if we had we could do this all day meetup in Cuba.
We could. Like, it is open.
Question.
I'm with it.
So it's opened. Would they look at Americans in a different way, or would we be fine?
Well,
mean,
they'll
there's-
look at you in a different way.
There's been
I got
they'll
you,
definitely look at
boys.
you, Jacob, in a different way.
Don't worry, Jacob. I'll let them know you're one of us. I'll be like, hola, ¿cómo estás? Yo me llamo Christopher. Jacob!
Can I tell you guys something?
It's over, bro.
This girl matched with me on a dating app, right? And she doesn't speak Spanish. My bad. She doesn't speak English. She's from Nicaragua. And she video chatted me yesterday, and I had to use translator. And shit's so weird, man. But if I have her over, I will let you know what happens because I don't know how that would work. Honestly.
You're not gonna be able to talk to her, Jacob.
Yo, my man speaks straight cheeks, bro.
Jacob,
I
Jacob
told her
has a
let's
wife
go
that doesn't speak
to
English.
so we don't have to talk. And she's
Chris,
I gotta
I don't
brush up
think if you
on my
realize, so
Spanish
now we know
before I go
about
to
Jacob.
Argentina.
Was that?
Jacob doesn't need to stand or talk to get girls. That's all
That's
I'm
what I
learning about
heard.
this episode.
That's what I heard,
He
bro.
doesn't need to stand up or walk
Actually,
or talk.
What does he do? What's your secret, Jacob?
Jacob, show him the socks. Show him the
Bro,
socks.
just
That's
show us the Riz, bro.
We'll post it. Now we'll post
Yo,
it.
foot
We'll post
reveal?
a photo of your socks.
you just
Jay,
gotta
show him the
act.
socks.
One, you gotta be you. Two, it's all about the outfit when you go out. I swear to God, it's all about the outfit. And three, you just gotta you gotta learn how to pick a girl's mind and ask her different questions of how
He's being
you
serious.
want her to be in a relationship. Like, how does she act in this situation? How do you act in this situation? And literally ask her that when you first meet her. And then next thing you know, she's gonna like you because you're digging deep. You're finding out different things about her that no one's ever asked before. Because when you're out, most guys just ask, "What do you do for a living? How old are you?"
True.
Great song.
Rizzler, bro.
So,
Yeah, that makes
Jacob,
sense.
I was gonna say, Jacob, another story I brought to me and Jacob's tale about Florida is Jacob was dressed up the second night really nice. Like he literally had dress shoes on, and the girls were like, "Oh, why are you dressed up? You coming from work?" He's like, "Nah, I just got dressed up for the night." And I yelled at Jacob and I said, "Dude, if a girl asks you if you come from work, say yes. It makes you seem like you're a businessman and you're always grinding out here." And
Just acknowledge the drip. Acknowledge the drip for the sake of drip, dude. Be like, no, actually, I just you like my shoes. I put my shoes on because I like my shoes, not because I had to wear them.
Listen,
Because I have good taste in clothes.
Tell them
I have good taste. I
I
put these shoes on because I have good taste in clothes. Clearly, so do you. Let's make something out of this.
I don't know, man. I want a girl that wants me for my money, not for my looks.
Yeah, we can tell.
No comment.
What's that? Wait. Which one of those do you have? You say?
What did I say? What did I
Someone
say?
What?
What did I wind up saying when you said, did I come from work? What did I wind up saying instead?
You said no, and I said you should have said that, and then the girl responded, "Yeah, you should have agreed that I came from work."
Nah, I said, hell no. Everyone's dressed up like shit here. Wouldn't you like a man that cares about the way he dresses? And then she was like, hell yeah.
Hey, yo.
This story is
Jacob,
feeling more made up by the line.
It's like, wait. More shit in here.
You guys keep retelling the story differently.
All right. Also, there's another part of the story. This whole night, Steven had to take a number 2 for literally like 7 hours, bro. And he didn't go until he got home. And I was so proud of him. I don't know how he did it.
Dude,
Wait,
Olivia
why?
was mortified. I don't poop in bars. And Olivia was mortified.
Club.
Dude,
Bro,
it's 2 in the morning, and Olivia is sleeping, and all she hears from the bathroom is, ah, ah. And I woke her up from pooting, and she yelled at me. I was farting so much in the bathroom. I was blowing up the bathroom.
Bro,
see, this is why.
Look,
I'd much rather poop in the club than poop at home after the club when I'm drunk.
Bro,
and honestly, I'd rather poop in the club than spend all the time I'm in the club having to poop.
Exactly, dude.
I absorbed it. It went back to my stomach. I absorbed it.
No, ew. Don't say that.
In your stomach, you absorbed it.
Don't say absorbed it, bro.
He was talking normal, Steven was just doing his thing, and all of a sudden it was just like he didn't have to poop anymore.
Also, I do want you guys to know that I saw every single Jew in the world in Boca, Florida. Of course, the Jews fly south for the holidays.
You ran into every Jew that you know in Boca.
I saw not even
over the winter holidays.
Not
even surprised.
Before you go into
I am
it,
Jewish for our fans, but I ran into so many Jews.
So the audience knows we are Jewish. Just
yes,
I
believe the introduction was very clear. I'm not positive though.
I mean, the thing about, especially the thing about like growing up in a very Jewish area, because I also come from a very Jewish area of New Jersey, and just like being
casual Jewish, not Hasidic Jewish.
Yeah, but like I'm going to Florida in the winter is a surefire way for me to run into all of my fellow hometown Jews. And Steven's also from New York. He's from a Jewish area of New York, so he's got the same sort of thing going on. He's twerking now. Steven is twerking in front of the camera. Look
I was hoping we would ignore that and continue.
Fake news.
All right, so are we going to continue on with our resolutions? I think we got a little sidetracked.
Yeah, let's continue, guys. Jacob, you shared a very good resolution there.
I'm also going to do I'll go next. I'm going to try and work on my body comp, because I think I'm generally like, I've got enough muscle. At least I did before I had to take this brief break from the gym. But I'm going to try and put on a little bit more muscle, lose a little bit more fat. I'm going to be trying tip-top shape by the time I'm all hiking around Antarctica.
Oh my God, lots of muscle boys out here. We'd love to see it. We'll hold each other accountable here. We'll do a little Weight Watchers this bitch.
Do you guys want to make this a Weight Watchers for all of us? It's what it sounds like. We're all talking body, so I think it'd be funny to make us all hold each other accountability. Like a 10-minute pause episode. We just go and do a little check-in. See how we're all doing.
Steven's just trying to improve his body count.
Hey, yo.
Giggity goo. Call me.
I mean, in the terms of murder, though.
Glenn Rizziversity.
He's been murdering a lot of people, I think.
Wait, Steven, what's your resolution, buddy?
I said it before. I would like to be making 6 figures plus this year and lose the weight. But I can't really hold you guys accountable to me making 6 figures. That's not really something you guys have control of.
I could spank you if you don't.
You're forgetting your main one.
Well, listen, if Chris wants to sell me $800 a month for rent, I might be able to hit it this year.
Yo,
But-
relax. Bro, I swear, I didn't want to do it. My friend was like, dude, that's like super motivating. You should do it. I was like,
Well, you got lied to, buddy. You got
I
completely
feel like
lied
a
to.
dick now. I feel like a dick now, low key. Y'all
You
call me
are.
out.
No, you are.
So,
Hey,
Chris, quick question: Did you
Oh,
get
yeah.
yourself a little? You get yourself a little gift as a celebration for your first real estate paycheck? You
You
get
know,
yourself like a little attaboy present?
I mean, I did. It was a little like I did a little bit of a champagne. You know, my realtor got me a little wine. You know, just a little sippy sip. You know, nothing crazy other than that.
Yeah, a little
And
sippy
I
sip
think there
is
were,
good.
yeah, dude. I think I actually on our deleted episode, I believe I was drinking that champagne. So,
You were, yeah,
unfortunately,
you popped that bubbly. I heard.
I did indeed
You
pop that bubbly.
saber it. You saber that bottle.
I like. Do I still have the bottle today? Like as a
You sabra it.
memento?
You saber it. You pop the cork out with a blade with a little sword.
I did not. I don't own a sword, unfortunately. I popped it traditional style, you know, classic thumb
Traditional
over the
style.
top.
You thumbed it out. I got you. I got you. That's okay.
I fingered it a little bit, you know. What can I say? But I did
Yeah.
indeed celebrate a little bit, you know, as you do. So, oh, but
All
I would
right.
love to share my New Year's resolutions if you don't mind. You know, I actually have a big
I don't
list here. But
care.
I'll only name like the top. Okay, all right. Well, so
Come
for one,
on.
of
Go
course,
on, go on.
Get on with it.
for the weight aspect, since we're all kind of on that same trajectory, I want to reach 170 pounds this year. I want to be a thick boy. All right, I'm tired of being a small boy. I reached 160 this past year, so I want to reach 170.
All right. Well, you have
Um,
the lard. You have the lard.
I
You can
do
do
have the
it.
lard.
Have you
The
tried it
lard is
yet?
accessible. Nah, I have not cooked with the lard yet. I'm kind of scared to. I don't know. I don't know why.
That's
But
probably
Oh
really
man,
unhealthy.
cook with it. Like, come on. Like, there's so
It's
many
not gonna
cultures around
kill
the
you.
world cook with lard. Like, you'll make some like good ass tasting food, and honestly, it's really not. It's not that much worse than any other animal fat or butter. It's like, it's still saturated fat, obviously, but you can
yeah.
fucking cook with it, man. You'll make some like really good ass food.
All right, all right. You know, I'm making some
Yeah,
pasta
I want to hear
tonight.
back on
Does
this too.
lard make does
I wa-
lard make sense with pasta? I want to know before I.
Probably not.
Okay, I always
Dude,
I'll
with the
always
meat,
Probably
told rice.
use
not.
lard. Use lard
Always
with the
told
meat.
rice.
You should
Okay,
yeah,
I'm with you.
you could fry some meat. Dude, you can I mean, I would personally get some green plantains, mash them up, fry them in lard, make tostones.
Oh, my man knows a little bit about tostones. All right,
Bro,
little man of the culture
I'm
there.
big on Caribbean food. I'm like very big on Caribbean food. Tons of Caribbean foods made with lard.
Dude, that is excellent to hear. My mom makes
Montana.
tostones all the time. My grandma makes tostones and salami all the time, bro. I love that shit. I personally
Bro,
have
hell
never
yeah.
actually made it myself, so I think that's something I need to learn real quick.
Also, you can make them. You can put like there's a little fat aspect you put in tortillas. If you ever wanted to buy yourself a little tortilla press, I know my brother goes crazy with his. My little brother loves making tortillas. You get some get some masa, get some like the corn flour, and you mix that with a little bit of fat. Then basically press them into a tortilla. You got your own like brand new fresh corn tortillas.
Interesting, interesting. I do have some wraps around here, you know, some tortilla wraps, so I could definitely test that out. Was not aware that was
Ask
a
Ethan
classic
for
strategy.
tortilla wrap. Ask Ethan for tortilla wrap recommendations. He knows all about
I'm
tortilla
big on
wraps,
all my tortilla wraps are like low carb.
and they're like
I got
$12.
I got like all the like mad expensive low carb tortilla wraps that you could possibly handle, but they're also like super high in fiber, which is another thing. I try and supplement fiber in my
We
diet.
love
It
pooping.
helps
We
out.
do.
We
Yeah.
do. This is a pro pooping podcast.
We believe in bowel movements as a healthy addition to your day. You know, definitely
Okay,
get those out of here.
but so guys, we're approaching about an hour and 15 minutes, so I do think we should wrap up everything here. So I want to go. So we all have a New Year's resolution. So for first off, just talking about weight, keeping ourselves accountable with each other, making sure we can discuss our weights and see if we're gaining or losing as need be. Little sidebar I learned about myself. I don't know if you guys can relate. I just need to bring this little tidbit that hit me in the head as we're speaking. Do you guys get fat nipples when you don't work out for a bit?
No.
I mean, when I get fatter and my pecs get smaller, my nips get all puffy.
Before my girlfriend came over, my parents made fun
Yeah,
of me
agreed.
because I said I have to go to the gym and do some pec flies so my titties get smaller. And then the day I didn't work out, my girlfriend looks at me and goes, "Wow, why do you have pepperoni nipples?" And it really broke my heart because I'm more of a dime nipple guy myself.
I don't know, the thing is like, you can hit pecs, if you're a bigger guy, like me, then you hit
Oh,
pecs to
rag and
sort of,
bone guy.
make your pecs look like pecs instead of tits. It's like, there's a balance. Like you're gonna have mass there if you're carrying mass. You just gotta, make it shape right, make it look good, work on the cut, work on the areas where there isn't that much fat, where you can get some muscle showing through.
Do you guys shave your chest?
I actually do
Oh,
not.
I'll buzz it
I
when
do
I get
not.
too share.
I'm
Well,
different.
I get mad hairy. I get so hairy.
Yeah, I do.
I'll buzz it a little bit shorter just to make it like not like puffing out. But I've never shaved it completely.
Mine's weird. I don't shave my chest, but I shave my stomach.
Jacob,
Yeah, I've
go
shaved
on.
my
I didn't
stomach
hear you.
before.
I don't think I get
I
that hairy on my
trim.
body.
Stomach
I shave my
shaving?
back.
Well, that's
I shave
different.
my back because I get like super hairy there, and then I shave my upper arms because it gives me a little bit of
Really, the
definition.
back too, huh? That's
My
interesting.
father does
Well, I
his
get
chest.
so hairy, man. If I like didn't shave my back, I'd have to wear a larger shirt. Like that's how hairy I'd be, fully fluff.
Not a
I
robot,
don't
but a
like.
werewolf,
I don't like.
maybe.
It gets itchy. It gets itchy. I shave my chest in the winter, so when it grows back, it's a little hairy, not super hairy. My father does it in the summer, so he tans better, and I'm like,
Yeah, that's
no.
why I do it on my back, especially so I tan better, and also so I like, so you can see a little bit more like the cut in my back when I'm all greased up.
And that's it for this episode of We Can Do This All Day. Thank you, everybody.